So for our overload and underload bats, we're going to show you kind of the approaches we use with each. We're not going to dive in too much about how to use them in a bat speed program. There's many different ways to do that, and you can find which way works best for you. But we will show you how we swing them and where we're trying to get ball flight to. So with our barrel load bat, since the load is on the end of the bat, we want to work on really maintaining connection high and tight, and we want to deliver the barrel out in front, and we want to try to drive the ball over, if I'm a right-handed hitter, the shortstop's head. So if you remember our ropes in the back of the net, we want to try to hit it to the blue area. When we use our handle load bat, since the load is on the handle, it's going to make our hands want to go out in front and get out of the zone quickly. So we're going to try to drive this baseball over the opposite infielder's head. So if I'm a right-handed hitter, the opposite infielder would be the second baseman. Again, that'll be our handle load bat. When we use our underload bat, we're going to, again, try to drive that over the opposite infielder's head. We want to make sure we're staying on the baseball and through the baseball. And then when we get to our game bat, we're just going to go back to our regular less than 2 strike approach. For most hitters, it's going to be somewhere around the middle of the field, gap to gap. So what we're going to do is we're going to show you 2 pitches with each. You'll notice that our feeder is an underhand feeder because the point of this drill is to understand how your body's working and how you're swinging the bat. We're not as concerned with what the pitch is doing. So here's what it'll look like. I'm going to go barrel load first. Next, I'm going to go handle load. I'm trying to shoot this over the opposite infielder's head. One important thing to note when you're doing this is the ball is going to be your feedback. So these bats and the ball flight will naturally teach your hitters how to make adjustments. The coach isn't going to need to say a whole lot. They'll be able to make adjustments from swing to swing. Next, I'm going to do my underload bat. This needs to go over the opposite infielder's head. And the last thing that I'm going to work on is going to be my game bat. So I'm going to go back to my less than 2 strike approach. Again, most hitters, this is going to be somewhere near the middle and gap to gap. And that's how we use our underload, overload bats.